In our modern world, speed is often hailed as the ultimate virtue. We strive for convenience, efficiency, and instant gratification in all aspects of life. Whether it's ordering food, accessing entertainment, or connecting with people across the globe, we want it all, and we want it now. The prevailing notion is that the more we can accomplish in less time, the happier and more fulfilled we will be. The rapid pace of life seems to promise efficiency and productivity. But is this fast-paced existence truly fulfilling? While living life in the fast lane may seem exciting, it often leads to a superficial existence. Moreover, living at a fast pace can result in overstimulation and overwhelm. We may be constantly trying to fit in as many experiences as possible, leaving little time for reflection and processing. As a result, our experiences may feel superficial and lacking in meaning, in a world where time has become the currency, where the relentless pursuit of quantity and speed overshadow the importance of quality and presence. The concept of slow living becomes even more profound. It challenges the prevailing mindset that values productivity over peace, efficiency over wisdom. Slow living offers an alternative path, one that embraces the beauty of simplicity, mindfulness, and being present in the moment. Slow living encourages us to prioritize what truly matters and take the time to savor and digest our experiences. It calls for simplifying our lives, finding balance, and practicing mindfulness. Drawing inspiration from ancient wisdom, such as Japanese and Taoist philosophy, we can find valuable insights into the art of slow living. In Japanese culture, there is a concept called Wabi-sabi, which celebrates the beauty of imperfection, impermanence, and the simplicity of natural elements. Wabi-sabi encourages us to slow down, appreciate the present moment, and find joy in the ordinary. It teaches us that true beauty can be found in the patina of an old object, the tranquility of a garden, or the subtle imperfections of handmade crafts. By embracing Wabi-sabi, we learn to savor the small moments, finding contentment in simplicity, rather than constantly chasing after the next big thing. Taoist philosophy, rooted in ancient Chinese wisdom, emphasizes living in harmony with the natural flow of the universe. Lao Tzu, the author of the Tao Te Ching, spoke of the importance of slowing down and allowing life to unfold naturally. He observed that nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. By aligning ourselves with this natural rhythm, we can experience a sense of ease and tranquility. Taoism reminds us to let go of excessive striving, to embrace stillness, and to find fulfillment in simplicity, rather than constantly seeking external achievements. There exists a profound difference between engaging in activities superficially, rushing through them with the sole intention of completion, and immersing ourselves fully in the present moment. When we approach tasks hastily, our minds become preoccupied with what lies ahead, perpetually fixated on finishing and moving on to the next item on our agenda. We become disconnected from the essence of our actions, missing out on the richness of the experience. In contrast, when we offer our undivided attention to the task at hand, when we surrender ourselves to the here and now, something magical occurs. Time loses its hold on us as we become timeless, liberated from the constraints of past and future. Our entire being becomes intertwined with the activity, our focus sharpens, and distractions melt away. In this state of complete surrender, we allow ourselves to be guided by the inspiration of the moment. Our bodies merge harmoniously with the present activity, moving with grace and purpose. Every motion carries intention and meaning. We no longer operate on autopilot, but awaken to the intricacies and subtleties of the task. When we enter the flow state, the boundaries of time and space seem to dissolve, leaving only the eternal present moment in which we exist. In this state, our actions emanate from the very core of our being, and we become conduits for universal inspiration. As we immerse ourselves fully, our minds open up to the wellspring of inspiration and creativity. Ideas flow effortlessly, unburdened by the weight of distractions or the nagging thoughts of what's next. We tap into a well of innate wisdom and ingenuity, unearthing new perspectives and fresh approaches. This deep connection is a gateway to a fully lived experience. We embrace the sensations, the emotions, and the depth of each passing second. Life unfolds in its entirety before our eyes, and we relish every nuance, every detail. In this state of complete presence, we are not merely going through the motions, but actively participating in the symphony of existence. We become co-creators, infusing our actions with authenticity, passion, and purpose. Just as silence can be a refuge in the midst of a chaotic world, slow living becomes our sanctuary, allowing us to gather our thoughts, cultivate self-awareness, and connect with our inner wisdom. In this sanctuary of slow living, we awaken to the extraordinary within the ordinary. We rediscover the joy of simple pleasures, a leisurely stroll through a sun-dappled meadow, the taste of freshly brewed coffee on a quiet morning, the touch of a loved one's hand. We realize that true wealth lies not in the accumulation of possessions, but in the richness of our experiences, the depth of our connections, and the unbridled joy that arises from a life well lived. Slow living is not about laziness or complacency. It is all about finding the delicate balance between the slow and the fast. It doesn't imply doing everything at a sluggish pace. Instead, it signifies being more mindful in every action. In our modern times, where busyness and distraction prevail, slow living becomes an act of rebellion against the constant demands of productivity and achievement. It is a conscious choice to prioritize our well-being, to slow down and savor the simple pleasures that life offers. The paradox lies in the fact that even when we engage in the same activity within the same time frame, the experience can vary drastically depending on whether we rush or embrace the flow. When we rush, our bodies tense up, our minds become constricted, and our focus shifts from the activity itself to the future or the completion of the task. In this contracted state, our minds close off to the vast possibilities and insights that the flow state offers. We limit ourselves to a narrow perspective, missing out on the depth and richness that can be found when we fully immerse ourselves in the activity. The creative channels within us remain blocked, stifling the free flow of ideas and inspiration. However, when we release the need to rush and instead embrace the flow, a transformative shift occurs. Our bodies relax, our minds expand, and our attention becomes laser-focused on the task at hand. We enter a state of heightened awareness and receptivity, allowing inspiration to effortlessly flow through us. The activity becomes a gateway to infinite possibilities, and our actions are infused with a sense of purpose and meaning. In this expansive state, our minds remain open, inviting the entry of creative insights and novel solutions. We become attuned to the subtle nuances and intricacies of the present moment, perceiving connections and possibilities that would otherwise elude us. We transcend the limitations of the ego-driven mind and step into a realm where inspired action emerges effortlessly. It is a reminder to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with our true selves. Slow living allows us to break free from the chains of societal expectations and to create a life that is aligned with our values and priorities. In this state of tranquility, we tap into a deep reservoir of peace. It is within this peace that we discover a wellspring of knowledge and wisdom, waiting to be unlocked. As we embrace slow living, our actions become more deliberate and conscious. We no longer operate solely from the realm of the mind, but also from the intuitive and inspired depths of our being. We access a higher level of consciousness, where clarity and insight reside. There is an immense resistance, a deep attachment to the world and all that it demands of us. It consumes our energy, commitment, time, and dedication, leaving little space for our inner being. Yet, it is within this inner space that the essence of our true nature resides, the part of us that never truly leaves. If we neglect to attend to this sacred space, life will forever seem like an overwhelming whirlwind. Slow living offers us the invaluable opportunity to recharge constantly, to replenish the energy within us. It is as if we tap into an abundant source of vitality that not only revitalizes our bodies, but also nourishes our minds and spirits. In this state of balance and harmony, we find ourselves in a natural flow, where health and well-being flourish. In contrast, fast living often leads to an incessant draining of our energy reserves. We become caught up in a relentless cycle of taking, constantly expending our energy without allowing it to replenish. The demands of a hurried lifestyle leave us depleted, both physically and mentally. It is within this state of depletion that imbalances arise, paving the way for illness and disease. Slow living teaches us the importance of honoring our energy and taking conscious steps to recharge it. We learn to listen to the whispers of our body and mind, recognizing when rest and restoration are needed. By allowing ourselves moments of stillness and reflection, we create the space for our energy to naturally replenish itself. Consider the simple acts we often overlook, like taking a shower or washing dishes. In the realm of slow living, we bring a conscious awareness to these moments. Instead of allowing our minds to wander to the next item on our to-do list, we immerse ourselves in the experience. We appreciate the nourishing qualities of the water as it cascades over our body, cleansing not just our physical form, but also rejuvenating our mind and energy. Slow living recognizes that our physical bodies require moments of pause, allowing time to process and integrate the myriad sensations, thoughts, and energies we encounter. We acknowledge that while we constantly draw in energy from the world around us, our vessel also needs care and attention. It is in these moments of stillness and reflection that we replenish our reserves. Conscious breathing serves as a powerful tool in this process. Often taken for granted, we forget that the air we breathe is not empty, but infused with the essence of life itself. It carries prana, the vital life force that sustains us. By engaging in conscious, intentional breaths, even for just a few moments, we tap into this wellspring of energy. We refill our inner battery, revitalizing our physical, mental, and energetic being. Slow living invites us to honor the power of presence, recognizing that within the seemingly mundane lies a vast ocean of richness and interconnectedness. By bringing conscious awareness to each moment and engaging with a sense of gratitude and intentionality, we infuse our actions with meaning and depth.